Okay, thank you very much. And to delve into the details of this collaboration, I'd like to invite Mr. Kajon Jirawanon, member of the Executive Committee of Children Pokapan Group Cup. Please give a warm welcome. Next up from Toyota, I'd like to ask Kun Jurachat Jongyusuk, General Manager of ZEV, Regional Chief Engineer, Toyota Daihatsu. And lastly, from the German Pokapan Group, Mr. Somchetana Pasanakan. Thank you. Please have a seat. So, to start off, I'd like to have everybody here, guests, learn about what CP Group is about in terms of sustainability. So I'd like to ask Kun Somchetana, as a global conglomerate, what steps has CP taken for sustainability?
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. It's my privilege to be here today to share some insight about CP Group journey towards sustainability. Since our value chain across 14 business groups and in more than 21 countries, we touch so many lives and stakeholders, including almost 30,000 tier 1 suppliers worldwide. We understand the need for transformative change, for net zero transition, and also sustainable business development. We realize that we have a responsibility towards society. We are committed to bringing health and well-being for all in this planet, and not only this generation, but also future generations. Across CP Group, we have shared a common sustainability strategy and 15 strategic goals toward 2030. And so far, we have been recognized by many well-known international organizations for our performance. For example, S&P Global ESG rating have been ranked as in the top 3 of industrial conglomerate sector. ขอบสไลด์ก่อนหน้านี้นะครับครับก่อนหน้านี้ครับก่อนหน้านี้ครับพี่ครับย้อนไปนะครับครับ sorry ครับก็ย้อนนิดนึงนะครับครับครับครับผมครับขอบคุณครับก็ yes I just talk about our recognition from S&P Global ESG rating. We also among the top 10 companies in the world rated by World Benchmarking Alliance and in the food and agriculture benchmarking, as well as nature benchmarking this year. And we also rated A- or in the leadership level by CDP climate disclosure as well. And what I would like to share with you today is about our journey for the most important and ambitious goal for us. This picture, we call it our carbon neutral and net zero pathway. Since we are committed to support Thailand carbon neutrality, as you can see in the board, and net zero target, our ambition is to achieve carbon neutral for our own operation of scope 1 and 2 by 2030, and net zero greenhouse gas emission across scope 1, 2, and 3 by 2050 to be a part of a collective actions to save our world for the generations to come. In April this year, our greenhouse gas inventory and target in line with 1.5 degrees Celsius has been validated and approved by SBTi, or Science Based Target Initiative. And we committed to reduce our absolute scope 1 and 2, 42% and 25% for our scope 3 by 2030. And as you can see in this picture, since our total emission in 2021 is as high as 73 million tons, 6 million tons from scope 1 and 2, and 67 million tons for scope 3. It means that by 2030, we have to find ways to reduce our emission to as much as 45 million tons. And this is a big challenge for us. But there's some good signal as well. I would like to share you that during the past year, as a result of our initiatives that we have implemented during the past year as part of our circular and climate resilient value chain model, our absolute scope 1 and 2 reduced by 2.6%, and as well as our greenhouse gas emission per unit revenue also improved by 20% and 12% for our energy intensity. In addition, our renewable energy consumption also increased to 15% from 12% in 3 years ago. But that's not good enough for sure. There's still a big gap to fill to meet our 2030. And we have developed a roadmap and identify some KPIs and targets to close that gap. As you can see in this slides, for example, we have to increase our renewable energy consumption from 15% to 50% by 2030. And in the meantime, we have to improve our energy efficiency by 20%. Our waste to landfill must be zero. And because our core business is all about food, and 50% of our waste to landfill is food waste. So it's something that we have to very focus on this. And we also have to work with our suppliers to cut their product carbon footprint by 25% and 30% for agriculture raw materials. And for transportation, upstream and downstream, we have to cut emission by 25% as well. And today, our collaboration project that will be presented today is one of the solutions for that. But there's what is really important, but not shown in these slides. And I would like to mention here before I finish my presentation, it's all about our own people. And please allow me to invite Kun Kajon to share with us one of our key initiatives that mainly focus on people and culture for sustainable development. Kun Chon ครับ
Your Majesty, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming today. Well, today's I'd like to talk about my passions. Actually, as you can see on the background, this is the filter system for our office building at True Tower, which is Jalan Pokapan Group office tower. For myself, why I say it's passion, I haven't drank plastic bottles for almost 30 years. And this is my personal tumbler. Well, why I didn't drink plastic bottles, water or plastic bottles for almost 30 years, that how to get a green world? Well, easy. You don't dump your garbage. You don't want plastic bottle everywhere. So when I see, and I go to work every day, I see my friends carrying plastic bottles. I'm like, well, how to change human behavior? That's the most important things. So we created one of the best filter system, most clean. We can drink it for free, but you cannot bring plastic bottle into our buildings. So basically, imagine if you have 1,000 people in one building. Each person drink 1 or 2 bottles of plastic water. That's 500 to 1 million plastic bottles a year. By the way, True Tower, we have 2,500 staff. So after we put this system, filter system in, we make it more convenient. Per floor, we have about 3 outlets. So near meeting rooms, canteens, gyms, everywhere in the buildings to make it convenient. So all you have to do is bring your own tumblers, your own cups, you have free water, and we all together make it clean water together. So True Tower alone, more than 1 million bottles of water, of plastic, garbage that we save. So my mission is clear, is to have 0 plastic water in every building. So I'd like to invite everybody, all of our government, corporation, private, friends, not to use plastic water. And I'm happy this is my first year to be at the COP28. And one of the instructions saying that, hey, don't bring the plastic water into the COP28. So I find one more new friends, basically. So I'm happy to be here. So that's one of my passions I want to talk about. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. John. I'd like to come to Kun Jurachat. Could you share with us this collaboration between Toyota and, if I could read it out, there's a lot of names here, Toyota, Isuzu, Suzuki, Hino, and Daihatsu. Can you please share with us your collaboration to the audience first?
Okay. First of all, thank you very much to let Toyota and CJPT to join this very privileged event with the CP Group. As MC is already introduced, actually we have the name CJPT, Commercial Japan Partnership Technology, composing of 5 big OEM of Japanese automaker, Isuzu, Hino, Suzuki, Daihatsu, and Toyota. We share the same recognition about how to make a new carbon neutral society. And we understand that this big challenge cannot be accomplished by only one company. So that's why the collaboration happened. And you might say that normally we are competitor, 5 OEM, we are competitor. But this time we understand that we need to collaborate in order to face this challenge together. And with these 5 big OEM, I think we can deal with a wide variety of the vehicle, ranging from the long haul, a big truck, until a very small size van for the last mile delivery, something like that. And that is a part of the activity that we are going to do. And we would like to spread the case technology that Toyota is already developed for the passenger sector. And we have a confidence that that kind of technology will also be benefit for the commercial sector. This is one of the idea of CJPT, yes.
Yeah, I just wanted to carry on. I mean, your approach to sustainability and carbon neutrality, can you explain a bit more on that?
Yes.
Yeah.
So actually, CJPT have 3 objectives, I think, yes, on the screen. The first thing, surely, we try to achieve carbon neutrality, mobility. And the second one, yes, to help to solve the difficulty in the transportation, something like the shortage of the driver or the inefficiency of the delivery, something like that is, I think, the common difficulty in the transportation at the moment. And lastly, we would like to make the actual implementation and also the spread of the case technology into the commercial sector. This is 3 main purposes that I think is will sustain the overall activity that we are now proposing.
And I've heard about multi-pathway. Can you just give us a glimpse of what that is? Yeah.
If we assume the carbon neutrality as the mountain, as you can see on the screen, there will be several pathways in order to reach the top, which means the carbon neutrality society. And we understand that different countries, different regions have their own situation of energy, different kind of the vehicle usage, the truck usage. So which means there will be a different appropriate solution separate by each region. So that's why we need to offer as many as possible the option for the mobility. That is the concept of what we call the multi-pathway for CJPT. Yes.
So multi-pathway, multi-solutions. Okay. And just one more. What kind of approach are you doing in terms of TION and CJPT together? Yes.
So actually, we might think of the big two portions. The first portion is just simply try to introduce the carbon neutral vehicle, electrified vehicle. On the screen, this is some part of the actual vehicle that we are now trying to put into the actual usage.
Okay.
So right, the FCEV, this one, we utilize the hydrogen as the fuel, put into the fuel cell system and generate electricity to drive the motor and to drive the car.
Yes.
We also have the technology of utilizing the hydrogen put directly into the combustion engine in order to drive the car to battery cartridge, e-fuel, and even the battery EV. I think we have several kind of mobility to offer to approach the carbon neutral mobility. And the second portion, can you go to the next page?
Yeah.
Not only the electrified vehicle, we also, what the thing that we can do now is to improve the efficiency of the logistic itself.
Yes.
So this time, thank you CP side and also SCG team coming today that led us to learn and understand the delivery difficulty, I mean the issue that has been residing in the job that you use now.
Yes.
So we try to make use of the Toyota Production System or TPS together with the connected technology, utilizing as many as possible the real-time traffic data in order to get the precise information and make the appropriate delivery plan. Which means if you get the optimal delivery plan, the number of the truck for the delivery will be reduced. We understand that. And also maybe the delivery time, the delivery distance will be shortened. So which means at the end, the carbon emission into the air will be reducing just without any hardware change. So the improvement of the work that we have done now. And I believe that rather than this one, when reducing CO2 to the air, this improvement, we also reducing the running cost for the company. So which means we can utilize this reduced running cost to be the assets for the future investment. You can make it for more electrified vehicle or invest into some more technology for the carbon neutrality. So I think that is a very challenge concept for us with the CP.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Chan. I think we're coming to the point now where we really want to know what is this collaboration between CP Group and TION and CJPT. Mr. Kachan, could you please help us in this regard?
Well, we, Toyota and CP Group, we are working together quite a long time, actually since 1998, when I started my job, actually. And we have been closely working together. At that time, we're working on the specifications of our logistics and so on. And one of the most important thing is about safety. But now, the world is changing. As you can see, the climate change. So we are working more on the net zero, toward net zero. So we have signed MOU together and try to lower down the net zero. And one of the biggest point is that we try to revolutionize, lower down all the emissions and energy into alternative energy.
Yes.
So we signed the MOU. Basically, we want to work in 3 solutions. One of them is the energy solutions.
Yes.
Second, mobility solutions. Third one is
Data.
energy
Data.
and data. Yes, that's really important. So, as you know, CP Group in agriculture, we have many farms, not just in Thailand, but overseas. So we start a pilot project together. So we're using chicken manure to test. We have a lot of biogas. So from Toyota, they send the Japanese team to take a look at the farm in Thailand. And in return, CP Group, we have go to Hokkaido, to Japan, to check to study on the converting biogas into hydrogens. After we take a look at it, then, well, we send our gas to Hokkaido, convert to hydrogens,
Yes.
and already send back to Thailand. And we already tested, working out great, performing really well, and we have using in a retail team at the moment for our logistic. That's one. Second one is mobility.
Yes.
Mobility, of course, after we have hydrogens, then we're starting testing all the vehicle on how in the real world, whether effective or not. It's working well also. All the distance, all the performance, but not just, mobility is not just trucks and cars. We start on the FC drone, we call it, so the invention from Toyota.
Yes.
So our drone are using hydrogens energy, so it's lighter, can carry more weight. So for CP, we're using for seeding, fertilizer, and I believe that to achieve drone also could help not just the Thai farmer. We can help the whole world on farming. So that's on the mobility side.
Yes.
Third one on the data, also real important. Imagine if all of the corporates, all the data that we have, if we put together, we will know exactly what's going on the road, on the sky, even on the oceans. So with this data, if you have enough good data, it could lower your truck, your boat, your plane. So you know exactly what product going in, stacking, weight, temperature, and so on. If you optimize your data well enough, then you optimize your routing. That means lower down, shorten your mileage of your logistic. If you shorten it, that means you lower down your emissions. That's also lowering down all the CO2. And that's, I believe, everybody here at the moment, that's what we want to do.
Yes.
Is lower down the CO2. Try to get net zero as soon as possible. Yesterday, but of course, not easy. But we try our best at the moment. And with these three, I believe at the moment the test all this year we have run together with Toyota and CP Group. It's been very positive and success.
Yes.
So we urge again with all my friends, Earth friends, government and private sector to take a close look and try to achieve the same thing and have a better green world together where we live together. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And right now, because this project really is about collaboration, co-creation, it's also cross borders, it's Thailand, it's Japan, and we're really looking towards bringing other parties together as well to join the project. So thank you very much today for Kun John, Kun Chorachai, Kun Sobjatana for the presentation today. If you'd like to view the video or more information about the project, you could please scan the QR code here. And please give a warm thank you again to our guests today, and thank you for attending. Thank you. I'd like to ask for a group photo. Mr. Sobkit, please.เชิญครับ